Hi Geminis, welcome to my channel, and we are here to do a reading for you for the month of May 2020. You can watch it for Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements in your chart, and if your birthday is falling in the month of May, wishing you all a very happy birthday. So with that note, let's check what the energies are lining up for you for Gemini. I've got 3 cards which kind of popped out. Let me check what those cards are. Let's check the first one. I will not read reversals. I think I was holding the entire deck upside down. And at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. That's your energy. So we have the Two of Swords. Indecisiveness. You are finding yourself at the space, Gemini, wherein you have to decide between 2 options, or maybe you are at a crossroad. You will have to make a decision. It's like to be, not to be, to this or that, something which you are making a decision for. And this might be kind of creating some amount of upheaval as well in your emotional state, and you are kind of being drawn to make a decision which is going to be stable, but you are pretty much indecisive, and you're trying to find your ground. You're trying to find way to get this pass, and for you to know that where can you land in this. So let's see. I'll get the layers anyways, and I've got 2 cards and I'm picking both together. We've got the Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups, and this could be 2 people in situation and not seeing eye to eye. They have and holding love for each other, but not kind of finding or seeing eye to eye, or maybe it's a distance which is a physical distance which is existent at this point in time, and for some reason this person has to go away or had to go away to some far-fetched distance, and but things might change, and this may kind of turn around to be like this in the later stages, and probably this is what this indecisiveness could be. It could be a situation wherein you kind of also turned away an offer which was kind of looking good, but it was not something which was fulfilling you, or it could be also fulfilling you emotionally. And you are kind of weighing those options out. Maybe you're weighing 2 options. One is kind of finding more weight over the other, but still you're kind of giving it due time, giving it due course to kind of make way or get the right choices around. And there is a possibility that this offer might come back to you again, wherein you would be ready to accept it, or this offer may mature to be a queen or a king, wherein you find it suitable for you, or this offer finds you in the suitable state, whichever way it kind of resonates with you. But at this point in time, this is the offer which is kind of, you are in consideration whether to take it or no, and you are looking at it very diligently. You are kind of weighing all your options out, and you're also checking as to how is it emotionally fulfilling you. We'll check on and check the next layer to the entire thing. But this is what it looks like. Let me just zoom out a little. Yeah, that is how it looks like. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, which is the card which depicts Gemini. So that means you are in that energy here, Gemini, which is like pretty much your element, your energy. This could be a situation, a very strong soulmate or soul-based connection you find yourself in as well. Could not apply to some, could not apply to all, but could apply to some. Or this could be a situation wherein it's kind of moving towards union, but in between there is some separation or some distancing which you will have to deal with, and the word which came up is social distancing. That could be one of the reasons that things are not being able to turn around. People are not able to move or travel towards each other, rather they kind of gone away. Now, keeping that in mind, lovers is also the card of choices. So there are choices with you for sure. That is the option. That's why you are also finding yourself at a crossroad. Now, with that, let me get another layer to this, and let's see what is coming around as a second layer to this. Yeah. See, I was saying that there are something which is kind of disturbing your emotional state, and you want to move towards the calmer state, and that is what the Six of Swords depicts as well. Now, here we are getting pretty much the energies of the swords and the cups and emotions and decisions. And how I pick the energies of the swords is pretty much like the mental decision making aspects. And here I'm sensing that you are making decisions to cross this distance and go towards the peaceful option, go towards the land. Now here you see, and I'll just kind of show these cards to you. Here you're kind of deciding, you're not even looking at the land, you're not even looking towards the land, you know, the landscape, and that's how I'm picking it up. You can see this in the background. And now you've turned your face around and you have made a choice. Earlier you were just kind of not looking at it, and you were just, maybe you found a middle path. You did not choose this or this, you found a middle path, and turn your face around towards the land and see the landscape. You're just kind of moving towards these waters, and you've started sailing towards that land. And well, howsoever it resonates, I think that is what it kind of came to me is as a message, and that is what is calming you down. That is what is saying that yeah, that decision feels and calms my emotions. I think that is what is more important to me at this point in time. I'm okay for the rest of the things, but my priority at this point in time is peace, harmony, that mental state wherein I can kind of enjoy the bliss of the world, or bliss within me. And that is why the emotions are playing pretty much a pretty stronger role in deciding the options. Now let's see what is the other thing which is coming around. I've got two here and I will pick them. Seven of Wands and Justice. So that is a card for balance. You could be dealing with the Libran, because any which ways we're getting a lot of Gemini. We already have got there as at the bottom of the deck, but Justice is could be a Libran. I just wanted to give a shout out to you guys in case you are connecting. We've got another major arcana at the bottom of the deck. That was a major arcana. This is a major arcana as well, the Wheel of the Year. So this is the wheel, this is turning, the destiny is taking its call, and that's what is happening for you, Gemini. Now here, you are, as I said, there while you're making this decision here, Gemini, you also had certain, or you already have certain belief systems or certain beliefs which could have been the resultant of some past experiences, something about your upbringing, but you have some strong values, some strong beliefs, and maybe things were not aligned to those beliefs, and hence you had to kind of make an option or make a choice which was away from whatever the night had to offer to you. And you had to bring back the balance with the Justice here, bring back the balance to your life, to your emotions. And that's why you make a choice of whatever you make a choice of. And there you kind of allow the universe to let the things unfold in a way so that the the balance can be established, the scales can balance here. And Justice is also about truth, and I think what mattered to you was truth, and you wanted truth, and that to be of high priority for you here, Gemini. And you didn't want to be involved in that conflicting energy wherein you had to kind of weigh your options. And I'm also sensing that there is some you had to go through some cleansing process. What that was, or maybe you will go through that cleansing process, and you may choose to cleanse your entire energies to kind of bring forth that balance. And you will be sure of you will this cleansing process will kind of move to you towards that balance which you've been seeking. And that's what I'm picking on. Let me see what the third layer comes around here. At the center of the reading, we've got the Seven of Wands. So definitely some beliefs, something which are kind of some values probably played an important role for you in this decision making. And we've got some earth element coming forth. And we've got the Queen of Coins. And that is what we were saying, that you've been grounding, you've been trying to find that ground, and you were moving towards that ground. And this is the ground you've been moving towards too, because Queen of Coins is a very grounding energy. And you are moving towards the ground which is offering you, or which will offer you, that unconditional love wherein you don't feel the lack. Lack around all the realms, and specifically on the material aspects as well here, because we are getting the Queen of Coins, and this is like the mini minor Empress energy here, and it's a beautiful energy. This is a very enlightened being, and when I look at this card, I get this energy specifically on this one wherein the heart chakra is open and blossoming. And probably you could make a choice out of your heart rather than your head, because your heart is eliminating your third eye as well. That's how the energy flows, and that's when you can see things so clearly. And that's what you are kind of guided to make choices from your heart rather than your head, and see what, again, I'm saying and repeating, but then what fulfills your emotions is what you should see. And that will guide you to fulfill the other aspect in your life as well. Too many cards, and I will just kind of take what. Yeah, we've got the Four of Wands. With this, you're open for relationship, or it could be you could be open for a relationship, something which is stable, a grounding energy again here. And here, when we see that these belief systems could be around marriage, you holding some values around marriage, about how the structure should look like, how the entire the interpretation of the marriage and the vows, just take as it applies to you. You have certain belief systems around that, and probably you were holding or defending some of it as well, because I'm getting that, and you are kind of becoming very unconditionally giving to the entire space. And here I can see that this light which is coming forth is pretty much similar. So you also are getting that enlightenment. You're also getting, as you move along the calmer waters, as you kind of shift away from the energy of this indecisiveness and kind of tune into the grounding energy, you will get clarity around a lot of stuff. You will get clarity around what to take, what not to take, what to pick, not what to pick. And many of those factors, considering we have the wheel of the year there as well, many of these are the destiny playing, or the wheel is turning, things are changing, the new cycles are beginning. But I think for you, you are picking up a lot of it basis your beliefs around the vows, how the structures should be, how the certain past existing beliefs is what I'm picking on out here. Now let's see what comes forth next. All right, so we've got this Seven of Swords now, and now you can see how the progression in the head is coming. And trust me, if this mental thing goes towards in this direction, yeah, see, we've got another Four of Swords, which is good. It's a reduction. So 4 is fine, because you're giving rest to your mental, the exertion which you're putting on yourself. But here from 2 to 6 to 7, and then from 7 to 9, it will not take time. And from 9 to 10, it might be good in a way that you would put an end to it, but that anxiety is the next step which you will find yourself in if you don't hold this mental churning up to a bit and give it a rest, because we've got this Four of Swords wherein you kind of give it a mental rest which is needed. And this also is the energy for something which you experienced in the past, which is about deception. And considering we've got this after Four of Wands, this could be something around the marriage, or something around the strong structures, contracts, wherein you felt deception. And I'm just kind of guided to say this now because I'm sensing this marriage contracts, or not only marriage contracts, but this could be other contracts as well, legal contracts as well, because we've got the justice around there as well. And this could be something balancing out in that space as well, because you sensed some deception and you probably wanted to move away from all that energy and you want to give it rest. And that's what is also causing the kind of indecisiveness for you. So this deception energy could be some sneaky energy. You may or may not have got that confirmation in this, or maybe just kind of your head playing the thing, but you are sensing some bit of it, and probably that's the reason you had to choose to move away from that love which felt very or that offer, if not of love interest, or which kind of was enticing you. Is in spite of that, you had to turn your face away from that because it was going against your values. Very, very I'm saying that it's like kind of very intense energies which you're dealing with here, Gemini, because you're dealing with a lot on emotional level, at the mental level. There is a lot going on with you here. See, it's the card which we've got as flirt, and you kind of would have been finding yourself in that situation which you felt was just a flirty energy. Was it really taking any ground? Was it really becoming anything stable or something like that? And your home is protected by angels, but then all those worries, you don't have to worry about that. So that's one message. And second message from the flirt is you also need to extend your light-hearted energy to others. So don't hold yourself too kind of tight here, and allow that light-hearted energy, kind of find a little joy, joyousness and bliss around that. And don't you worry about your home because it's protected by angels. You, your loved ones, everybody is protected by angels. So you don't worry about that. I've got two cards here. I'll pick them both. The first one which we've got is keep your eyes on the targeted intention. Whatever is your intention is, if your intention is peace, harmony, then let that intention to be prevail, and that's set the intention, and that's what you want. Or whatever your intention is, keep your eyes on that targeted intention, and all you need to do is stay positive, because positive thoughts create positive results. You need to stay positive. You need to see that everything is working out for you. Everything is the way it should be. Everything is working in the divine timing. So stay tuned to that. Stay aligned with yourself, and rest if need to, meditate if need to, because Four of Swords also is a card which depicts that. And I've got two, but I want one card only, please. I'll just pull one heart message for you, Gemini, for the whatever message wants to come out in support. Or okay, I'm getting two for some reason. Let me just pick these two. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And that's what I'm saying. The entire reading, it's kind of some kind of sinking in, linking up, because if you're kind of trying to make the decision, do what feels right. That is the message. And we've got this card here. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is a time to give yourself. And I probably will put that as a tagline, because I think that is important, and that's what I'm sensing, that you need to kind of take back your control, and that's when maybe the middle path will come into the surface, and you'll be able to decide what is really the best for you, and you'll be able to know the answer which is already deep within you. And we've got one guidance message here for whosoever is watching this reading. If you're a cross watcher, it's for you, and for Gemini, definitely. So the one who's watching. Discernment means sensing what feels right, and I think we can't go wrong in saying that again and again. This is what Divine is confirming once again. What feels right is what you should be doing. Discernment means sensing what feels right or wrong, trusting your judgment and acting on it. Your angel guidance is to look at the people and situations in your life now and respond to your gut feeling. Learn to develop your intuitions and ask the angels to help you to discern the good from the bad. They will prompt and guide you. You will feel safer, happier, stronger, and clearer. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in a great way. And this is the affirmation which you can use: I trust my intuition. So this is what your reading is so far, Gemini, and thank you so much once again for watching, liking, commenting, howsoever you want to support the channel. And I'll tune in again in the mid-month. So till then, spread love and be happy.